Feed me chicken.
Hello YouTube, I am Feed Me Chicken. How the cluck are you? It's been a while, but I'm back. And I'm back with some pickups. So from whenever you saw my last one, to the time that it is right now, coming towards the end of July, let me show you some of the items I picked up.
Come along with me, YouTube. Take my hand as we go into the wild. I wonder what things we will find in the wild this month.
What better place to start than the charity shops? So, for the items I can't show footage for, the first one I got is Bladestorm on the PlayStation 3. This game is complete. Now, Bladestorm seems to be heavily influenced by games such as Dynasty Warriors. It seems to be one of the games that came out early in the PlayStation 3's life cycle. It only cost me $1.99. It's not an expensive game, but it looks interesting, so I've picked it up. The next game is Rocksmith 2014 edition, and it is complete. Now, the only problem with the Rocksmith games for me is the fact that I own this game and I own the game before it, but I don't have the leads to play the game. So it will be one of the things I do look for, or I will be looking for, when I'm out and about. In one charity shop that I went to, I was able to pick up, for £1.99, Jax 2 on the PlayStation 2. It is complete. Now, why did I pick this up? Well, I like the Jak and Daxter games. But the only problem I've got with this one is the fact that I didn't know I already owned it. So, it was kind of pointless and a waste of money me picking it up. However, in the same shop, and for those of you who don't know, I like my fighting games. So, Loot Crate Volume number 1 is Street Fighter. Still in the wrapping, and will probably stay that way. But it was Street Fighter. It was $2.99 and I couldn't leave it behind. So, little comic there. Not a bad purchase. Now, this one here is probably my most expensive charity shop pickup. I'd seen it there for quite a while and I hadn't really... It's still cheaper than CEX, but I haven't seen it around that much. I don't own it, so I picked it up. And that is Scarface. Cost me £6. It is complete. And, well, it's Scarface. I mean, what more do you want to know? You know, I look forward to being in the Mafia. Simple as that, really. My last charity shop pickup is Split Second Velocity on the Xbox 360. Again, complete. However, although you should be viewing really, really bad footage of me playing the game, which is due to the conversion of frame rate from my Xbox to the capture device I've got, it actually plays a lot like Burnout. Now, I love Burnout. So, I decided I'm going to keep my Xbox 360 copy, and I'll get rid of the PS3 copy. I don't generally like to double dip in games, unless there's a reason to. If you're looking to fill a bit of space, head on over to Facebook Marketplace.
For the high price of £2 It's Spyro on the Nintendo DS. Now what's funny about this is the person selling it is someone I actually work with, and they recognised my name before I even got there. But as you can see, it's complete, it's Spyro, it's £2, it's cheap, and it's mine!
On Facebook Marketplace, there was an advert. £6 for 4 games. Now, the reason I got these 4 games, and as hopefully you are seeing right now, is because I owned 3 of these already on the PS3. But the first one of this series does not come out on the PS3. If you don't know by now, Saints Row. So, Saints Row, Saints Row 2, we have Saints Row 3, or the third, and then we have Saints Row 4. All of these games are complete. Something of note that I would like to put out there is the fact that I'm a very big believer in the introduction, and as I've said many times before, the introduction should really just sell the game to the person who's bought it. The first Saints Row game gives a wonderful introduction. To me, it's along the same lines as Prototype or Infamous, and that really draws you in. But if you haven't played the first Saints Row and you haven't got your interest through that first game, the second, third and fourth are just disappointing. It's just literally like, it's just a screen that says Saints Row 2, Saints Row 3, Saints Row 4. And honestly, I can't say why they've done that. Maybe they expect you to buy the first one and just be enticed the whole way through. But it's lazy. It really is lazy and it's disappointing. But for me personally, I'm very happy to have all 4 on my Xbox 360 to play when I want to play it. But that's my view on what a game should do to entice the player to play. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Reflex Edition. Now, I obviously mentioned earlier that I do not double dip in games unless I think I should. This is a prime example of one I think I should. Why? Because this plays like an on-rail shooter, which obviously is completely different to playing it with just a controller. And a lot of what I hear in terms of the Wii and on-rail shooting games, like I think Medal of Honor is on there as an on-rail shooter as well, and obviously you got Ghost Squad, is that the Wii does it well. So why not play a fantastic game, absolutely brutal on Veteran when you play it on the 360 for me? Why not play it on the Wii? Why not give it as an on-rail shooter? Why not give that a go? So I'm excited to play it. As you can probably say with my footage, I've got a lot getting used to with it. You know, there's the moving around slightly foreign. So I think once I get a handle on it, I'm going to really enjoy the game. But for now, I'm terrible. And it is what it is. But when I do get around to playing this, I think I'm going to really enjoy it. Again, on Facebook Marketplace, there was somebody selling games £1 each plus postage. Well, these games I wanted, these games I couldn't turn down at £1 plus postage. So what do we have? First one, Splinter Cell Conviction. Now, I wanted this game simply because I have a fair few others within the series of Splinter Cell. I really enjoyed the first one. Lots of stealth, lots of you needing to plan what you do before you end up essentially revealing yourself to your enemy. Very good game. Like I said, I enjoyed what I played of the first one. Haven't really played much of the second one, and again, gamer, collector, whatever you are, if you enjoyed the first bit, you're going to want to carry on the series. So have it on the Xbox. Second one's on the Xbox. It's going to be Xbox 360 in it, so £1 plus postage. Why not? The next one I've got is on the Wii, and we have table tennis. Notice it's done by Rare. Now, why would I want to buy a table tennis game? Complete. I remember playing this version of the game on the Xbox 360, and it's just simple. And when it comes to the Wii, obviously, as those people who do not like the Wii motion sensor controls that it has. Me personally, if the game works and the game works well, I'm going to enjoy it. Like you all know, I've got young children. Again, the Wii is good for young children. You just got to swing the remote around. Bob's your uncle. And it's just, it works. You know, you can top spin, you can side spin, you can do the various other forms of swinging your little racket around, paddle. Yeah, it just works. So why not?
Today, I walked into a sex store. So much porn. But, did I pick up any top shelf action?
Yes, I entered the sex store. But what did I get? Well, I tell you, it's not top shelf quality stuff. But it's still a game I wanted to buy. PK. And as you can see, I spent £2. Now, why would I want to buy PK on the PlayStation 2? Well, it's Donald Duck. What more can you say? You know, it's a Disney game, which actually, incidentally, the Split Second Velocity game is done by Disney. I wanted to point that out and I completely forgot. That's just reminded me. Couldn't believe it was done by Disney. Anyway, moving on. Haven't played the game for probably about 5-10 minutes. There's a lot of humour, but there's awful. I mean, it's not awful, but what I mean is there's an awful lot of like talking between the characters and quite a few cutscenes and whatever else. So I'm hoping that when I get further into the game, that slows down slightly. But for what I played of it, it is what I expect. You know, it's just going to be one of those games. It's probably going to be quite short to play. Probably end up having a ramped up difficulty towards the end. But that's what I expect. That's what I'm looking forward to, and that's a good reason for me to buy the game. You know, it's going to be something that just I can just put in, sit down, enjoy it for what it is, and make the most of only £2. When it comes to being out in the wild this time, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I've got. So, with that being said, see you later, and take care. You made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching. Please, leave me a comment below and let me know what you thought of this video. Also, let me know how you found me. Below is a link to my Facebook page. It is the only bit of social media I do between YouTube and you guys. This is where you will see photos of the items I have for sale or for trade. I do not do Twitter and I do not do Instagram. Take care.